when we talk about the heritage effect, this particular interview you are about watching explains it to details. Now, Heritage Christian University is not only a premium private university in Ghana, but also makes it possible for us to call it a home. And one student that has ever since been a blessing to the school, and the school being a blessing to him as well, is Timothy Awuku. Timothy Awuku, who ever since applied to the school in 2017, has been a great story for us to tell. And today we are delving into his life, from right to applying to the school, graduating, working in the school, and now representing Heritage Christian University internationally, specifically in Germany, in one of the biggest German companies ever to exist, that is Lufthansa Industry. Now, I have a bit of a surprise for you at the end of this video, so please stick and stay. If you're a continuing student, this particular interview is going to help you direct your perspective about heritage and also help you, guide your steps into becoming one of the best like Timothy Awuku. And if you're a prospect, this is going to let you salivate to join Heritage Christian University. My name is Nuruddin, and I'll be back with our guests. Timothy, it's good to be home.
Yeah.
How does it feel coming back? I mean, you tell me that you are passing through.
Yeah,
but,
of course I'm passing.
But how does it feel?
I don't know how to describe it, but it's really, really good. Like, I don't know if this is the word, like nostalgic feeling.
Okay.
When you are going through something that you used to be, and it just brings back memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
I mean, it's been over 16 months, probably, since you came, since you left. And how do you see the school now?
Grown. I don't know, the school grown. Like, because there's more things to see, there's more people around, and even this, I learned like the mainstream is on vacation. Yeah. A lot of things have changed.
A lot of things have changed.
For me, yeah. And in this short space, I can't even find my way around anymore. Yeah.
In 2017, if I'd asked you who Timothy is, how would you introduce yourself in 2017? Then we'll come back to 2025 or 2024.
2017.
Yes, you applied to school in 2017, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So how would you have introduced yourself then?
I would say Timothy Awuku, senior high school graduate, and a mentorship certificate holder. True. I mean, this mentorship is even from Heritage, so I don't know. So I think it will be very basic. Yeah. Timothy Awuku, high school graduate. And
now, 2025. Who is Timothy Awuku?
Bro, this is big. Okay. So 2025, I would say my name is Timothy Awuku, and I am an innovation manager with Lufthansa Industry Solutions.
Okay.
This is even basic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we all were here, and one day President came to General Assembly, as we always have it on Thursday, and he said, "Guys, I have a big surprise for all of you." I thought maybe he was going to share food or, treat us to
the normal president
thing that he normally loves doing. But this time around, he gave us a news that made the whole community stand still. And it was you leaving here as an employee to a representative of us in Germany, in Lufthansa. How did this story come about? Where did we go wrong without you telling us anything to this surprise? How could you keep us from, knowing all these salacious things?
I mean, I think it started from me wanting to improve myself. Okay. That's where it started from. It's okay, because if I take you a step back, after my high school, it was just me interested in this mentorship in 2017. And I said, okay, I want to be part of it. I want to be here. And I came, then I saw Heritage, and I was like, I don't want to go. so
also get to meet the L shape.
I tell you. I tell you. So it was from there, and then after, then they said, okay, if you want to study here, you can. That time it was for free because we were already here. So we said, okay, then you take the chance. I applied for it and got a spot. Okay. and then I came to start studying in January 2017.
Okay.
Was it January 7, 2017?
Yes, you got the admission.
So January 2018, that was when I started studying actually.
Okay.
And from there, it was, I started the BITM, you know, Business Information Technology Management. Okay. And everything was going fine. It's just me doing my thing, like curious and learning stuff. Okay. Just if I see something that I think I like, I want to know more about it. So it started like this. So just getting my hands into a lot of things, trying what I can try. And I mean, the environment made it possible. It was enabling. And fast forward, 4 years passed like nothing happened. Yeah. Finished, and my service, my national service, I was supposed to do it somewhere else. And then my supervisor called me and said, okay, Timothy, I want you to work with me
just like
as a tutorial assistant. I remember this day very well. Like, it wasn't even a day, it was in the night. I was at home, sitting on my floor, and then like eating. And then he called me, Timo, I want us to talk. I want you to work with me as a tutorial assistant. And I said, Doc, okay, I'll get back to you. He said, okay, you come to my office and let's talk about it. The following day I went to the office and he said, okay, don't worry, I already called the company you're supposed to go. So I sorted out everything in that side. So you just need to work with me. I said, okay.
Just like that.
Do I have a choice? Okay.
Just like that.
Just like that. And so I did this for 1 year after I graduated, and it went pretty well. Then when I finished, it's like me doing my thing, putting my hand at a lot of places. So when I was finishing my service, then because I was so close to the IT department, you know,
employment came in for you.
Employment came in for me, and it was pretty good. I was happy because then I didn't have to sit around trying to figure out what I have to do. I just have to do what because I loved. If you know me, you know I love this IT, putting my hand, making my hands dirty, walking around and stuff. So it came in handy, and I started working there. So after my service, I worked there for 1 year straight. Okay. But before this period ended, working for Heritage ended, a lot of things happened in between. A lot of things happened in between.
Touch base on them.
Do we have time?
Yes, we. Okay. It's your moment. I mean, just inspire us. If we have
time, then I have no problem. Yeah. So leaving Heritage was not the plan. Okay. From the onset, because some people don't know how I attach passion to the Heritage brand. Like, Heritage gave me everything. Yes. Okay, let me just be direct. Heritage gave me everything. Everything I know now, everything I have, Heritage has like a part in it. You see, so for me, it was more like always constantly asking myself, what can I do to improve Heritage, to be better? Because if you ask me to touch bases, I'll take it back from my media aspect, like what I know in media. Yeah. It was because Heritage made it possible by setting a media center. Yes. So I said, okay, if there's a media center, then I want to do something there. So I was going there.
Yeah, he was producing me. Just say that I feel proud of myself, you know.
Come on. Yeah. So something in media. Yeah. I did. I mean, I was never in front of the camera, unlike today, which is.
It's good. Somehow. To have you in front of the camera is good now.
So I was always behind the camera. So I did this, and I still Photoshop I did, flyers I did. I earned some money.
Yeah, you know, you have to make some coins out of that.
Money is important. I did this kind of things, and then the biggest one, the Impact Week happened. The Impact Week happened, and it's like, okay, Impact Week. There are people coming from Abrutiri. I was anxious. I think everybody in Heritage was anxious. Yes. So this is one of the main things that happened. Exactly. Impact Week happened. I made sure I was part of it. Met people, tried to expand my knowledge, like how I think about stuff, because the whole thing opened my mind. Yeah. And the next one came again. I said, nah, I want to be part. But this time I trained as a junior coach. Then it was getting better. I realized I was opening up a little bit. Yeah. Then conversations about me wanting to study started coming up, because I made this friend Catherine, yeah, Catherine Schreiber. And it's like so I made this friend Catherine, we're talking about upgrading schooling and stuff, because me at a point after I started working Heritage, Charlie, I was getting some money, and young me was okay. I was okay, like Charlie, I'm not that old, so what I was earning in Heritage was okay
for you.
I could, at the end of the month, I could send something to my mom.
Okay.
I could buy something. If I wanted to spoil myself, I could do something, so I was okay.
Yeah.
But the quest to upgrade, to learn, started setting in. Like, okay, if I want to study, what would you like to study?
Yeah.
First, it was mostly in IT. Like, how do I improve in IT? Thinking about this all the time.
Okay.
Talk to a lot of people, ask questions.
Yeah.
And then the thought of, after meeting the people through the Impact Student, the thought of traveling abroad came in, because I always told myself, if I want to travel somewhere, then it should be a country I know somebody in, because I don't know anybody else anywhere. So if I meet someone from a country, this is the country I want to go. So this is where the whole traveling to study came in, and it worked out somehow. Starting to look for universities to apply to, and then had to also shape what I wanted to study. Yeah. Because yes, I wanted to study, but what else do I have interest in aside IT? Because someone once asked me, if you are into IT, now the big question is, what can you do with your IT? Exactly. That's the big question. Someone asked me this before I started studying Heritage even. So this kept ringing in my mind. So when I got a chance to study entrepreneurship, and a touch of innovation, I thought, okay, this is what I want to do. This makes sense. Exactly. Yeah. So I took the chance, and then that's how I decided to leave Heritage. So trust me, it's not personal. It's just my quest to.
But it's personal to us, because we were one day, students of Heritage. We transitioned to becoming employees of Heritage. It is so nice to hear that Heritage wants you back as an employee in the university, not just because you attended school here, but because they see you, they know that you can be a good contributor to the growth of the university, and that is what happened to you. And we were all amazed about that story, meeting people from Germany. I think I also made good friends when it came to the Impact Week. The first time, the second time that I also became a junior coach and all this stuff. Now, tell me, someone wants to know, and I want to know too as well. What is that one thing about Heritage that you love so much? Like, what is that thing that anybody asks you or says it to you or reminds you about it? Like, yeah, this is what got me into Heritage.
What got me into Heritage?
Yes, like what got you into Heritage, or still it is that thing that makes you love Heritage?
Heritage, I mean, in 2016, when I heard about it, wasn't the biggest university you could hear, like not in the news, nothing, or less like in the Kana. And the thing that got me was the environment. Okay, when I came here, it's like just a group of high school graduates who came here for mentorship, just for us to figure out what we want to do with our lives. Yes. So we came for the mentorship, and then instantly I fell in love with the school, because this was a university that has just a few people, and these few people, it's not like you walk around and you see somebody and you don't want to talk to this person. Like, everybody was talking to everybody. Because we were just like, how many? 100? 200? I don't know, I can't even count. Like, everybody was talking to everybody. Yeah. And I remember very well, like, the community feeling, when we were here, even as SHS grad, we're not part of the school, but the president was so, like, open and, like, I don't know, he was everything. Generous, nice, funny, just talking to us, getting us to, and I think maybe the trick worked. Yeah, it worked. It worked perfectly. It worked. And this, up to now, didn't change. Never changed. Yeah. I went and came back. When I left Heritage, I wrote him a message. I wrote him an email, like, just to show my appreciation, like what they've been doing with Heritage, and for which like led to me traveling. I wrote him a message. I wrote the provost a message. I wrote a couple of people a message, just to show my appreciation, like. It's all part of the whole. It's all part of the whole journey.
Yeah, the community feeling. Like,
it's all part of.
They make it look like you are their own.
Yeah, the community.
And
trust me,
it is so evident in everything that we do, because whilst I was here, I struggled in selecting a university. So I went online and searched for a Christian university. I don't know what made me select Heritage. Like,
Heritage was good.
I don't know. There is a charm about Heritage that you can't deny it once you see it, and it is welcoming. But whilst you were here, I know you were one of the best students in your class. I mean,
this is Timothy.
Timothy, tell me. Like, I know. You don't want to play your own trumpet. I know.
I started the class with a lot of people, and trust me, I wasn't one of the best.
You were one of the best.
Charlie, there's more people.
No.
Killers were inside. People were inside.
I know there were smart ones. I mean, it's more smarter ones. But then you were also one of a kind. Like we can't mention top 5 and not mention Timothy Awuku.
I tried my best.
You know, and we want to know what was the secret to you learning and wanting to become better version of yourself. What did you do right in earning your degree?
I think I did everything, like everything everybody would do. Okay. To study, to constantly have fun. Don't be too serious. I did, because of course, if there's an event on campus, I ever did talent hunts before. I ever was a comedian in Heritage.
Exactly.
That's how wild I was. Like
I
ever did drama. I mean, if you put me in front of the camera, I can act something. I ever did drama. I ever danced. I was part of a dance crew. So this is me, like
the 4G crew, right?
4G.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't talk about it. Okay. Let's not go into 4G. Yeah. Like I did all those things.
Yeah.
But alongside, I try to also take my studies seriously, because it's not just about having the fun. There has to be an element of seriousness.
Yeah.
If an exam is coming, you want to study for the exams. You don't want to just go and sit and hope for everything to come into your mind, right? So I did what everybody would do. I studied, and by this I didn't make it studies. Hey.
But it's good.
I have to have fun, you know.
Of course, you have to have fun.
Artist nights. Then times we say we're doing music. I don't know how we call it. It's definitely not artist nights. Those days, like it's just us,
it's just
and then we now being our own artists and stuff. We did all those things, and I tried to do everything, because that's the only way you don't get bored in the community. That's the only way you keep your brain active. So I did all those things. And
so there's this one element in Heritage. We call ourselves a Christian university. It is up for people to let us know if indeed we portray what Christian it is to be in a Christian environment. You have experienced it for 4 years, and we've transitioned from Heritage Christian College to Heritage Christian University. Do you see the Christian values in this school, and how do they help you?
First thing, if the Christian values were dropped, I'm not sure Heritage will be climbing up how fast it is.
Okay.
If we were to say, okay, Heritage, there are people coming, so everything should be liberal. If Heritage did this, I'm not sure we would have gotten to this stage.
Okay.
That's what I think, at least. The Christian value, I think the leaders of the school tried to hold it firm. They tried from day one. They hold it firm, and I think they are still holding it up.
It's still working.
I think it's still working.
Yes.
Because sometimes you want to do something, and before you even come out of your house and do something, like even dress a certain way and come to it yourself, you are like thinking, like,
is it like somebody will be there to even tell you go and change, but like
thinking,
your own conscience will beat you up.
Your brain is speaking to you. Your body is speaking to you. Like, am I sure I want to do this? Am I sure I want to put myself out like this? Am I sure I want to act like this? So the Christian bits of Heritage University, trust me, it did a lot of magic for some of us. Maybe if not for this Christianity, you know, I'm human, you know.
You would have tried a lot of things and
tried
explored,
a lot of things, you know, explore and probably figure out that it's not my thing. But now I don't even have to I didn't even do them, because I know my mind is telling me, my whole being is telling me this is wrong. This is not. You don't have to do it. You see, so the Christian bit, I won't leave it for anything.
You won't leave it for anything.
No.
Now, let's fast forward it to Germany. Like, right now, we are not even Timothy Awuku from Ghana. You're like Timothy Awuku from Germany. Now that you're there, are you there for vacation, or you're just there for leisure, or what are you actually doing in Germany?
Okay, so I'm studying my master in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And one of the main things I'm focusing on while I'm there is innovation.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ask me what I'm doing in Germany, well, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying Germany, but I'm studying.
Okay.
I'm studying, and these studies I'm doing alongside like not a contract. How do I say? I'm doing as a dual student.
Okay.
This is a structure in Germany.
Okay.
Like as a cooperative student.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. So
you're studying and working at the same time.
Studying and working at the same time. But the structure is very good for me. That if I'm studying, I'm studying.
Okay.
I don't have to work.
Yeah.
If I'm working, I'm working.
Okay.
I don't have to study.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what I'm doing. Working now, and studying.
An interesting question before we got into today. Someone was like, ask Timothy for me that how did he apply to the school? Like when he got there, how is it like? Is it the same thing? Should we endeavor or love to study abroad, or go through the Ghanaian system and be here?
You know my take on this, going abroad and coming. We had this conversation a lot of times, and I'll always tell you, if everybody can get a chance, I think everybody should study abroad, or see abroad, or go to another country aside staying in Ghana, at least if not to live there, to experience it. So I would say studying abroad is something, if it comes your way, just embrace it. Yes, it's different. I have my own downs, I have my own challenges studying abroad, but it's something I would recommend. Okay, if you have the chance, if you qualify or you fit or you meet the requirements to study abroad and you are able to finance it or to do it, just do it. This is not rocket science. This is not like, it's not a bad thing. Just do it. Okay. But the thing is, how did I apply to the school? Me, I had help. Okay, I had help. Like some of them were through mutual friends, people that I know, suggested something and connected me to somebody who could help me, just do it the right way. So I had help. Okay, and I'm willing to help people. Okay, I give a lot of people advice as to what to do and stuff. So applying, it's just like every university process. Just if you see you meet the requirements, the course you want to study, you fit, just apply. Add prayers.
Exactly.
It will work.
Very, very important.
So stuff like this. So I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, I get it. Now, to prospects that are yet to come to Heritage Christian University, I mean, we've been on a program outreach where we now talk to a lot of youngsters before they come to the university. And as you rightly mentioned, mentorship too is in place each and every year to let people on this prospect get to have a feel of how university life is before they even apply to their school. This is a good initiative. How would you sell your university? Now I'm calling your university because you have had a great experience out of that. How would you sell? My
university, you mean Heritage?
Yes, Heritage, okay, not VOMS.
Rightly said.
That is not your university.
Rightly said.
Heritage is your university.
It's becoming my university because I'm.
No, you are home. Timothy, don't betray us.
Let's go.
Don't try and betray us. We're not going to take that. How would you sell Heritage? Or what's that one message you have for a prospect to join the community?
I think my message has never changed, because when I was in Heritage, I joined the market. That's how much I love Heritage. I mostly go with the marketing team to go out. I once did my internship with the marketing team, going out, because the Heritage story is a story I love, and I love to tell people. When I'm telling people about Heritage, I don't get tired. To be honest, I don't get tired. I'm sure my friends back in Germany they are already tired of me talking about Heritage, because all the time I said my university back in Ghana and stuff. They are tired of me, but they can't say it. They dare not say it.
They dare not say it.
So I like telling the Heritage story. So how will I convince somebody? I always say, this is a university full of opportunities. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities that are presented to you when you are studying here. Okay, so it's way beyond just coming to get your degree. I don't, this thing that they say like, don't let the university, don't pass through the university, let the university pass through you.
Yes.
That's what Heritage did to me. Heritage passed through me. And this wouldn't have happened if I did not allow myself to be passed through, if that is correct.
I mean, we will pardon you.
I don't know, if I didn't allow myself. So I always say, when I was studying here, there were countless opportunities presented to me. And I had to just do one thing, that's to grab the opportunity. So my story to convince someone is, okay, you will get your degree in
any field that you apply.
You get your degree in any field that you applied in, but the add-ons are fantastic. The add-ons are super.
I mean, there are amazing programs on here. We have the mentorship program. We have now Impact Week that recently, let's even touch base on that, that recently Heritage has taken it upon itself independently to host it for the very first time.
This is a big thing.
And I'm loving it.
It's a big thing.
We are shooting this particular interview at the time that it's only left with 1 day to crown winners from the Impact Week Challenge. And so far, the euphoria, the involvement, the contributions, the ideas. I was telling you recently
why did you think I came back just to support for the Impact Week? Why do you think I had to go through all the stress?
I feel like we have best students on campus. We just need to have more opportunities like this to, you know, to let them bring out their ideas. And I love the ideas so far.
Yeah.
Like so far, 8 groups or 10 groups, and
eight groups.
And it's amazing. Crazy. What's your observation so far?
With the Impact
Week? Yes, with the Impact Week. Yeah.
I think I don't regret asking the organizers to support them.
Yeah.
I don't regret it at all.
Okay.
Because for me, working with students is becoming a fun thing for me now. Much less working with students from Heritage. Okay?
We deserve that. We deserve that.
So my opinion is that Heritage did very well organizing the Impact Week independently. And the experience that is being gathered, okay, both from the students and how even the whole Heritage community is taking this whole thing. It's like, it's big, you see. So I love the experience. I don't know what word to use to describe it. Give me all the adjectives, maybe I'll just put all of them inside. I love the experience and I'm happy to be back. If I have the chance.
Was that accent that was about to pop up? If I got
bro, I got the accent. Yeah, I have it, but just, you know,
you're coming down to my level.
I have to come down to your level.
Okay, thanks.
So if I have to do it again,
you will do it.
I'll come back.
You'll come back again. We will pull you back again. But it has been a lovely chat with you. There is more to delve in. Maybe some other time when you come visit again, we would delve into other aspects. But to now students of Heritage, you have been here. Some few encouragements for them. What should they do right and what should they not do wrong so that they can excel like yourself?
I hope nobody says I'm repeating myself, because when I think about it, the only thing I say is, no wait, is this to
the current students, those who are here now studying?
Take the chances. Take the chances. Involve yourself in everything. I mean, don't forget to study.
Don't forget to study.
Your degree,
very, very
at the end
important.
of the day, your degree, you have to have a good grade on there. Don't forget to study, but use what Heritage is offering. Okay. I know and trust that the Startup Challenge is still happening.
Yes.
I know and believe that Impact Week is here and it's
here to
stay.
stay.
It's going to happen every year. These are chances to take. I know, and
the CP
for the fact that the
Hunt.
CP Talent Hunt is still running. Like a lot of programs. I mean, I'm not here now, so I can't really say
a lot of
all the programs that are happening. But if it's there and it's made for the these things are not created for the management to enjoy it or just to say we have this and that's it. No, that's not the purpose of it. It's created or it's being put up just for the students to pick something out of. So you being a student of Heritage, what else do you need?
Exactly.
Just do it. If you do it and nothing positive comes out, that's an experience to put in your pocket.
I mean, you can add it to your CV.
Easy.
And then ask you, did you really do this? Yes, I did that.
You see?
And what one culture, quickly, what one culture in Heritage you love the most?
The General Assembly.
The General Assembly. That's impacted your life so much.
Trust me. I mean, sometimes I don't want to go. When I was
in, sometimes be tired.
So you know, like even as a student, sometimes you finish your lectures and you have to pick your bags instead of going to eat. Like you have to go, like listen to some motivation, listen to some preaching for some time, or hear some announcements or hear something. Just this is the moment where everybody comes together as a family, and we do this like every day. So, and when I was working, sometimes you are working in you are doing something, you are so into it.
You have to put a pause to it.
And it's 11, and you have to leave it and just walk and join the community to do something together. I loved it.
To some of us, it was a break from the hectic day and the stressful classes. Because if you're in class, you have to contribute. you must learn, because the lecturers are not going to take it easy on you. They're going to make sure that you have it done. And that is what we love about Heritage. There is more unpacking to do, and we'll have a lot of, you know, stories like this to be shared on this particular platform for Heritage Christian University. As I said, this is not just any university training compassionate entrepreneurs, but we make it feel like a home for you to explore more. There are a lot of opportunities here, and so you must sign up today. And the good news I had for you is that admissions is ongoing. You can call the numbers on your screens right now and apply to Heritage Christian University. My name is Nuruddin, and this has been Timothy. Brother, cheers, cheers, cheers to all the success. We are celebrating our 10 years.
Wait. In Germany, we don't say cheers.
What do you say?
We say Prost.
Do you want me to buy my tongue?
Let me just show you. When you say Prost in Germany, when you're doing this with a German, Prost, you cheers, and then you look eyeball to eyeball.
On this note, this brings us to the end of this interview. Cheers to all of you.